While selling and teaching others to sell management consulting services, Therese Samudio has had 10,000 face-to-face sales interviews with business owners in 46 states. She believes she has learned something from each of those conversations. As our tipster today, she will share with you the magic word, without which it is impossible to grow your business. Please help me welcome our tipster, Therese Samudio.
There is a magic word that will cause you to develop and grow your business, without which your business will atrophy or fail. One word. And the magic word is not presto, nor is it abracadabra. The magic word is yes. The magic word also works in Toastmasters, and it works in relationships. If someone had asked a question and someone hadn't answered it yes, you wouldn't be having that wedding anniversary now, would you? I really appreciated your story, because you really showed, Daryl, in your story the power of yes. And there were two other words that you used in your experience along the way, one of which stopped and one of which inhibited the growth of your vision for being a professional speaker. One was no, and the other was, I'll think about it, maybe later, or not now. When you said yes, everything changed. Everything changed for you. If we ask someone in Toastmasters, will you take an office in the club next year, and you say no, your growth experience as a leader in the program is stopped. Right now, it's going nowhere. If you say yes, you get on board and you start to receive the benefits. If you say, maybe, think about it, not now, do you know what you have done with that one? By the way, that's the worst of the three choices. Yes is the one that will move your business or your plan forward. No is the one that will stop it. And maybe I'll think about it, or sometime or later. That's the one that will kill you, absolutely. Because you think you've done something and you've done nothing. In fact, you've wasted the most valuable commodity that you have in your business and in your life, which is time. If you're a professional speaker or professional consultant, I would argue the only thing you have, the only asset in your business is time. When you say, I'll think about it, maybe later, I'm not sure, someday, you've created all that stuff that's piling up on your desk. That's all your think about it stuff that's covering your desk, or that's filling up your computer with excess files. When you say no, that stuff is in the trash can and you're off to something else. When you say yes, you put that plan into action and you start moving forward. Early in my career, I called on a business owner and asked him, because we had our sales conversation, he very quickly said, yes, let's go forward with this. Let's do the business analysis. I think it's a great idea. And I almost wanted to say, are you sure? Do you really want to do this? But I said, great decision. And then after things were tidied up, I said, may I ask you, are you afraid that you might make a bad decision in your business? What do you think his response to me was? He was very successful. He had a very rapidly growing business, very profitable business. His answer was, I'm sure I've made several bad decisions already today. I make bad decisions all the time, but I make decisions. When you make the decision yes, you immediately put in place a system to measure the effectiveness of that decision. Measure it. You can't control what you can't count. You have to be able to measure the value of the decision. If I make a decision to partner up with you in business, let's go in business together. Okay, what are the metrics we're going to use to measure the success of that relationship? If we're in the real estate business, it's going to be how many sales appointments we have, how many deals we close. I think it's more effective to measure efforts than outcomes, by the way, because outcomes never occur without efforts. If you measure the efforts, the outcomes will occur. If you're only trying to measure the outcomes, you forget that you have to do the efforts. So what is your system for measuring your performance on that decision that you made? And if you find out in a week or 2 weeks, that decision is not doing what we thought it would, abort, go on to something else. Do it now. Make another decision. Make another decision and make it quickly. That's how businesses grow. That's the best way to grow. Be decisive. And so the magic word is?
Yes.